With Janet out, it just leaves Mike. I think Mike is the only person standing between me and the win. So as long as Mike doesn't win immunity, things will be good. With Janet out of the game, this immunity challenge is a must-win for me. If I don't win, they're probably going to vote me off, so this is the most important part of my game. I'm nervous about this challenge. I haven't really done too well in most of the challenges, so I don't know if I'll be able to beat Mike, but hopefully Sarah or Jim will be able to and we can vote him off. Last tribal council, I was seriously considering voting for Jim because I thought he was a pretty big threat. However, I decided not to. Janet's out now, and yeah, one more vote and I'm in the final 3, so I think I've got a pretty good shot of winning this game. Welcome, survivors, to your final immunity challenge. This is how it's gonna work. You guys will have to balance on this beam while holding up a ball. If you fall off the beam, you're out. If you drop the ball, you're out. Last one standing will win immunity. Alright, survivors ready? This challenge is on. Just seconds into the challenge, Jim drops. Jim is out. You're down to 3. You guys have been in this position for 5 minutes. How long will this challenge go? Well, that's up to you guys. Sarah and Mike repositioning themselves. Jerry has looked steady this entire challenge. And Sarah falls off. We are down to just 2 people left. 2 are down, which means 2 remain. Who will win the final immunity challenge of the season? Will it be Mike or will it be Jerry? You guys have been in this position for 10 minutes. Keep at it. How about I make you a deal, Jerry? You drop and I'll take you to the end. No, Mike. I'm gonna beat you. Alright, we'll see about that. Mike, Jerry, you guys have been in this position for half an hour. How long can one of you last? And Mike falls off, which means Jerry wins immunity. Congratulations, Jerry, on winning immunity. Guaranteed a spot at the final tribal council where you will be able to plead your case to the jury. As for the rest of you, tribal council where somebody will be voted off and become the 7th and final member of the jury. Won't be you, Jerry. Alright, got nothing else for you. Grab your stuff, head on back to camp. I'll see you guys tonight. My first immunity win could not have come at a better time. I'm guaranteed a spot in the final 3, and Mike lost, which means he's going home. Good job, Jerry. That was a nice win. Thank you. Well, that did not go well. I lost immunity. Jerry won. I don't really care that Jerry won. It's more of I lost, and they're probably going to vote me off. But I'm not going to give up. I haven't given up once this game. I'm going to keep fighting, and I'm going to get them to flip. I'm going to get them to flip, and I'm getting to the end. The way I see it right now is the 3 of us should vote Jim. Why? Well, Jim's, I think the jury respect him more than they respect you two, more than they respect me. I think they like him more, and I think you guys have a better shot of beating me in the end than beating Jim. I'm just going to say something like, yep, I'm voting for you, like, Jim, I mean, he might beat me, but I know you're going to beat me. So, it's just that simple. So Mike's trying to rally votes on you. Yeah, kind of saw that coming, but you're with me, Sarah's with me, he's going home, right? Yep. Mike losing immunity is the best thing that could have happened. Well, the best thing that could have happened is I won immunity, but whatever. Point is, Mike lost, and, well, he should be going home. However, he's trying to swing votes on me, but I know Jerry's not going to vote for me, and I don't think Sarah would. She would be stupid to do it, so I'm feeling good. Okay, look at it this way, Sarah. You haven't made too many moves in this game. Well, I wouldn't say that's a lie. I mean, I've made the Amanda move, and I got dug out, so I feel like I've played a good enough game. Well, I don't think the jury does. And right now you have a chance to blindside Jim. That'll be a good thing to go on your resume and say, you voted Jim off. That was your move. Well, yeah, but I mean, I think you should vote Jim, just because it'll tie the votes. Fire making happens, and yeah, I'm just gonna leave you with that. I think it's a good move for you to make. I just need one person to jump. One person to jump. And, well, I don't think it's gonna be Jim. Don't think it's gonna be Jerry, which means Sarah. We've been together on a tribe since day one. And I know we weren't exactly on the best of terms, but I really need you to come through for me tonight. I need you to do something stupid that'll benefit me. So, Mike is trying to get me to vote for Jim, and Jim's trying to get me to vote for Mike. I'm still not sure what to do. I'm more leaning towards voting off Mike because, well, it's Mike, whereas Jim might not be a threat per se. However, I do want to make a big move towards the end of the game, and I feel like I haven't really done a big move yet, so I don't know, maybe I'll tie the votes, I don't know. Welcome, Ninta, to Tribal Council, now bringing in the members of the jury. Crystal, Jeff, Allison, Amanda, Zoe, and Janet. Voted off the last Tribal Council. Alright, as you can see, there's one spot left on the jury, and tonight one of you will be voted off and fill that spot. Jerry, you're safe tonight, guaranteed to go to the end. What do you think this means for your game? Well, Jeff, it's great to win immunity, my first win of the season, and it couldn't have come at a better time. It's great to be safe and just to see the others sweat it out. Alright, Jim. In the past, the Final Four vote has been pretty cut and dry. Do you expect that to stay the same this season? I'm hoping it will stay the same. I'm hoping Mike gets voted off unanimously. And, yeah. Mike, Jim just said, well, he hopes you're going out. How do you respond to that? Yeah, I know I'm getting votes tonight, but I'm hoping people will realize that it might be a better move to vote for Jim, and they vote Jim. Alright, with that, it's time to vote. Jim, you're up. Alright, Mike, you've played a very good game, you've done well, but unfortunately for you, this is where it has to end. I am voting for Jim tonight. I'm hoping somebody does the same and I can get to the final 3. Love ya. Bye. I've tallied the votes. Hidden immunity idols are void this time and cannot be played. Once the vote is read, the decision is final. Person voted off will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote, Jim. Second vote, Mike. 1 vote Jim, 1 vote Mike, 2 votes left. Third vote, Mike. That's 2 votes for Mike, 1 vote for Jim, 1 vote left. The fourth vote goes to Jim. We have a tie. Oh my god. Sarah, did you vote for me? Yes, Jim, I did. Alright, the survivor rules state that in the event of a tie, at the final 4, the 2 tied players will go into a fire-making showdown. The person who makes fire fastest will win a spot at the final 3. Alright, Mike, Jim, this is how the fire challenge works. You both have the same amount of materials and the same amount of time. You have to build a fire that's big enough and strong enough to burn through this rope. Whoever does so first will win a spot in the final 3. The person who doesn't will win a spot on the jury. Alright. For a spot at the final tribal council. Survivors ready? Go. Both Mike and Jim start by putting down some wood. Mike adding more wood down. Jim's got a little spark on his wood. Jim, his spark goes out. Mike's got a little something going. Mike's got a little flame. Jim, adding more wood, trying to stay in this challenge. Mike, trying to nurse his flame so it doesn't go out. Jim, he's got a little something going. Both Mike and Jim seem to have a good fire going. Mike has a pretty big flame. Will it be able to burn through the rope? Mike's flame burning through the rope. It might be over for Jim. and Mike's flame burns through the rope. Mike wins the fire-making showdown and will get a spot at the final tribal council. Jim, you fought long and you fought hard, but the tribe has spoken. It's time for you to go. Okay, goodbye everyone. Sarah, hope you enjoy losing in the final tribal council, and see you all tomorrow. I'm upset. I'm upset at Sarah for flipping and voting for me, which was just stupid considering Mike's gonna win the game. But I'm also mad at myself because I couldn't beat Mike, and I should have been able to. If I was able to beat Mike, I probably would have been able to win this game. However, that wasn't the case. Well, I played hard, and I did play long. However, I wanted to get to the end. I really did.